Also, Threads, the new Twitter competitor from the owner of Facebook and Instagram. We got to talk about this. It is reportedly on pace to add more than 100 million users in its first 2 months. Now, according to the New York Times, downloads for Meta's potential Twitter killer are outpacing even popular AI chatbot ChatGPT. So has Mark Zuckerberg finally cracked the code on how to beat Twitter once and for all? Let's dive into this with NewsNation media analyst Colby Hall. Okay, Colby. Wait, Colby, do you have Threads? Did you download it?
I do.
How's the experience thus far, my friend?
Well, good to see you. And I would say, it's sort of like moving into a brand new shiny resort, right? It's that you're early on, it's not that crowded, and people are kind and gentle, as opposed to Twitter kind of, sort of landing in Times Square in New York, where there's a ton of people. It's kind of dirty, and, there are some people that you may not want to hang out with, but you have to. So that's the comparison that I would draw.
This is why we had you on, Colby. Everybody in the newsroom just let out an audible laugh. As we mentioned, and when you're using it, does it seem the same as Twitter? I mean, is it user-friendly? Is there a political leaning that you're seeing on Threads versus Twitter? I mean, what are some other main differences?
Well, it's a simplistic version. It's new. It sort of feels like Twitter 2009 in ways that are kind of great, but also very limiting. So there's not DMs, there's not threads, there's not way or lists, there's not way to curate information. And also, most importantly, you're immediately sort of connected with those who follow on Instagram. That's why it's 100 million users in the first 5 days. You're following people that you followed on Instagram who, for me, that's mostly like friends, family, maybe like sports outlets. It's not like, news political people who are looking to call you a loser or argue with you.
Terrible.
So it's not mean. Right, exactly.
A lot of people say that Musk's ownership sort of ruined Twitter. I mean, things have certainly changed in the last few months. Did his taking over the platform kind of open it up for Threads to take off in popularity here, you think?
I think so. I mean, first of all, I've written about this. I think Musk made a lot of tough and bad decisions when he took over Twitter. But Twitter was always kind of a bad place to begin with. I think he sort of made it worse by sort of doing rate limits and selling blue check marks. So you really don't know who is a reliable outlet anymore. But he was doing it to save his business. But also, he sort of promotes and created a crass culture of insults. I mean, just yesterday or last night, he insulted Mark Zuckerberg in a way that you would expect like a 7th grade junior high kid to insult, someone, who bullied him. I think Zuckerberg saw that Musk was ostensibly ruining Twitter and rushed Threads to market, which is why it's so simplistic, because he just let's get this out. This is the minimum viable product. And it worked, and it's got 100 million downloads in just the first 5 days.
Well, it's been so interesting to watch friends, people that you follow, use it all weekend. I haven't downloaded it yet. To me, I'm like, I can't handle one more platform, but I don't know. I may be convinced. One last question for you. While Threads' early success has kind of shocked the tech world, there's no guarantee that it has staying power, right? I mean, what are some of the potential downsides of Threads? What could make its popularity fall by the wayside?
Well, it really needs to iterate. It really needs to sort of make itself better, right? And the algorithm right now of who it suggests you to follow is not strong. I mean, I go onto Threads and I kind of forget to do it now. And it says, it suggests that I should follow Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian. I have zero interest in following those two individuals. So it has to sort of get better. But you're right. I think there's a decent chance that this ends up being kind of a fad. It will be like the CB radio of like the late 70s.
Exactly.
Everyone was like, oh, we got Threads. And then 3 months from now, we're like, remember
They don't
Threads?
anymore.
That was weird.
Exactly. A favorite pastime.
So
well, Colby Hall, this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted a comparison. How are people enjoying it? Thank you so much for being that voice for us. Appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.